guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. I cannot sleep, so I'm going to go ahead and go live for you guys this morning. I went to bed too early last night, and I didn't wake up till this morning, so really early. So yeah, my sleep schedule's messed up. Anyways, I'm going to do a morning brew if anybody's on here. I know it's very early in the morning, but we're going to do all signs, Aries to Pisces, and just kind of see whatever comes out for you. I did get my Starbucks. I got a huge Starbucks this morning. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Hey, D-Love. So we're going to do Aries to Pisces, and I might do a collective at the end as well. We're just going to see whatever comes out, what you guys need to know at this time. And yeah, so what I'm going to do, whatever comes out, what you need to hear, and just take whatever resonates for you guys. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. And with that being said, if you guys want to be a member, book a personal reading, everything's in the description box, or I posted on the community tab as well. Hey, love apples. I couldn't sleep this morning. I was supposed to get up at 7:15 for the reading, but I ended up getting up like really early, so it's fine. I got coffee. I might before work take a little nap just so I'm not exhausted. But I don't know. I went to bed so early. The last 2 nights I've been doing that, just falling asleep early and then getting up early. So, hey, Infinite. All right, guys, let's get started. Watch whatever placement, take it how it resonates. And I do have 2 for $20 PayPal Cash App readings going on if you'd like to book. All right, 154 for Aries. Let's see whatever comes out. What you guys need to hear. Ooh, I just saw the Tower. All right, let's see. Third eye chakra. Okay, nothing else came out. Hey, Mary, good morning. Ooh, the snake. Ooh, this could be somebody in your family. I got snake here. I got ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Mystery in reverse. This could be somebody in somebody's family that could be a snake. So take it how that resonates. Okay, I got heartstrings in reverse. Boundaries in reverse. All right, well, let's see. I just saw the 7 of Wands. Oh, thanks, Mary. I got me a big Starbucks drink. Got me a venti. I don't usually do that. So that means that I am tired. Hey, Aaron. All right, so there's somebody you're going to be careful about. Now, this could be somebody affecting your connection. So this could be a family member, somebody within the family. Okay. 6 of Cups. Yeah. Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. The Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like you're being, a lot of you are being told, about this connection, or you're finding somebody where it's like the right timing, but there's some kind of situation going on where I don't know if this person has like past wounds or somebody in their family that, because I have the snake here. Hey, Shirley. 9 of Wands reversed. The High Priestess reversed, the Sun in reverse, and the Hierophant reversed. 6 of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool. Okay, so if it's not like a family situation going on, a lot of you guys could be dealing with somebody that has family wounds, or they're going through something in their life where they're trying to let go. They're trying to be open to new things. So this could even just be conditioning. Okay, you guys could be dealing with somebody that was conditioned, maybe in an unhealthy relationship or unhealthy patterns situations. Hey guys, good morning. Hey Katie. Because I think this person's trying they don't want to be played anymore. The Strength, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords reverse, and the 4 of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's like they're putting themselves out there. So this could be somebody new that you're dating and they had issues with their family, or it could be all kinds of things. For some of you, maybe they were going through a divorce. Maybe they were going through some kind of family situation. I think they're opening themselves up to something new, wanting to be involved, wanting to commit. But they have some trust issues because of somebody, possibly a Libra in their life. Because it looks like whoever this is, it's in your energy. They have some like deceptive people in their life. And maybe they're going through a transition with the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles. Let me see, what are their intentions with Aries, this person? The King of Pentacles reversed, the Judgment, Nine of Swords reversed, and the Two of Wands. So yeah, if they've been in this energy of not really being committed to themselves or something that they were conditioned by in the past, this is somebody that's wanting to re-enter into a new life, wanting to do different, okay? Wanting to let go of fear, okay? So maybe this person's been emotionally avoidant, or there's something going on with their energy, but I feel like there's somebody new in your life, or either you're having a new beginning for some of you, a new beginning, or this is somebody new in your life. And they're going through a lot of change. They're trying to reevaluate their life and not be stuck in old patterns. Yeah, adjustments are required. The answers you need are coming. Hey, CMB. So it could just be somebody wanting to do better in their life. You know, maybe wanting family, things like that. Okay, Chiron, yeah. Somebody doing a lot of healing with Aquarius here. Wow. Some of you, it is an Aquarius, or that's an energy of change, revolution. This person wants to see change in their life. Okay. So my advice to you is there are adjustments. Maybe the both of you need to adjust to each other, or there are changes here, but it does look really good. So it just looks like if it is somebody new, they're wanting to break from old patterns, wanting maybe even fixing themselves in some way. So not wanting to be attached to something in the past. Hey, John. And like I said, I couldn't sleep, so I'm up here doing this. I got Scorpio, Virgo, could be an Aries, a Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Leo, Pisces. So it could be any sign you're dealing with. All right, let's see what we got for Taurus, whatever comes out at 7:17. All right, what do you guys need to hear? Seven of Wands. Reverse. Okay, that's good. It came out in reverse. The Temperance came out in reverse. The Hanged Man came out in reverse. The Eight of Wands. There's something you're observing right now, or you're trying to observe. Some of you could be feeling stuck or feeling like unsure of what you want to do, wanting to release yourself. Forgiveness in reverse. Single in reverse. Man, everything's in reverse. Okay, let's see what else. Hey, B, good morning. Some of you feel stuck in a connection, but you don't want to anymore. Love potion in reverse. Healthy choices in reverse. Damn. Okay, I think what's going on is a lot of you are in this point of wanting to give up on a connection, okay? Some of you don't even know if it's going anywhere. Maybe you don't even know what's happening. Am I single? Am I not? Because it's an energy of like, I don't even know what's going on. Maybe you want to free yourself from it. Some of you could feel like you're stuck. You're in an unhealthy situation. Maybe you're having a hard time forgiving yourself. Or you could be blaming yourself. Some of you, it's a Sag or a Pisces. Four of Cups. Yeah. The Judgment. The Emperor. And the Three of Cups. Okay, so if you guys reconciled with somebody, ooh. Yeah, some of you are like second guessing, like reconciling with somebody, or you're questioning, like, are they even taking me seriously? You could be wondering if there's somebody else. Because I got the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles, like questioning, are they even single, or are they dating other people? Or maybe if you're dating somebody, you're questioning, are they dating other people? Which hopefully not. Because some of you feel like defeated. You're like, this person has proven to me that I can't trust them, or their intentions are not really the best. And you're having a hard time forgiving them. And some of you are questioning if you should just be single. Yeah, you're kind of giving up on this. The Star in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Two of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, some of you don't feel you can trust this person. Like you feel they're manipulative, or they're telling you one thing but doing another. So I don't know who you're dealing with, Taurus, but you guys feel like this person's a good liar or a good manipulator. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. It's like their actions speak differently. Like they tell me one thing and their actions are different. So I don't know who you're dealing with. Because then a lot of you just don't want to be stuck on this anymore. Yeah, so maybe you feel like you've wasted enough time, that you've been stuck for a while and not wanting to give to it anymore. If this is like a relationship or a commitment, it's like, this is unhealthy. I feel like I can't trust this person. A part of me wants to fix this, but then it's like, I don't, because I don't know what their true intentions are. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I think a lot of you are in this energy of, I don't really have anything to fix. Like I've been honest. This is a person that's been lying to me. So what are their true intentions? Ace of Swords, after I said they've been lying. 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Well, it looks like this person wants forgiveness, but they're not really showing it. 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups reversed. Okay, so for a lot of you, they want to have a healing conversation. Now, also, let me see. Because for some of you, they could just want to be single. The Moon, the Empress, and the Queen of Cups reverse. Page of Wands. For some of you, I'm either getting, if it's like if it's a fixable situation, like this situation here, either they do want to fix it and move forward and you guys can just act like nothing happened and they're still trying to do some healing, things like that. Or you guys are going to have a conversation that they don't really know if they want to give to this anymore. It's kind of what it feels like to me. A lot of you guys could be naturally ending things or just not wanting to put your time into this anymore. Because it feels, some of you are dating like another female, or if it's not that, they just have like issues that they need to work on. It kind of feels like that they might not want to have anything else and just be single. Yeah, conclusions are within reach. Don't let pride get in your way. And what else here? Okay, Gemini. Yeah, I see you guys having a conversation about whether or not you guys want to move things forward, whether or not you guys want to explore other things, if you guys want to be single. It kind of feels to me, Taurus, that you guys are choosing to possibly go your separate way. I feel like you've kind of, lost faith in the situation, and I think this person's telling you that they're not really emotionally available, or there's something about them where they need to heal, they need to focus on themselves. But I do see communication about that. Like, that's probably them being pretty honest with you. The most honest I see them here. Especially if this is somebody that's confused or they don't know if they want a commitment. I think they are telling you, like, I just want to focus on me, and I don't really know if I want to give to this right now. So you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. I have Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Could be a Gemini, Pisces. All right. But I feel like you've been stuck in this for a while. And you're finally getting, like, the answers you need. You're finally getting the closure. Hey, Anna. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini at 1327. Let me get some of my giant coffee. All right, let's see what's going on with Gemini. What do you guys need to know at this time? The Hermit. Maybe you guys need to spend some time alone. Okay. Hey, La Nuit. The Temperance in reversed. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, some of you definitely need to spend some time alone. And I've been feeling that too. I think I've Gemini in the second and the third house. Some of you just don't feel connected to yourself right now, connecting to others. Like you're just not really in a good place. Okay, some of you guys could be dealing with like a soul, like a twin flame situation, or just going through something. I have Chaser and twin flame. And healthy choices. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm getting here, this could be in regards to love. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, Sag, Taurus. Maybe you're wanting to find your person, but feel like you're not finding the right people. Some of you could be like in a, soulmate twin flame situation. That's what I'm getting here, and wanting better choices. I've seen the grass is greener in reverse. Magnetic attraction. So maybe you're wanting to find somebody that suits you, or if you're not in communication with this person, it's like I'm trying to find somebody else, but just not having that work. So let's see. Some of you are going through like a spiritual lesson though, and needing time to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with you guys. Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Temperance, the Nine of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Swords. I'm getting also like self-doubt. Like you guys are having self-doubt. You're questioning if you're enough for somebody because you haven't found the one that fully is committing to you. Either there is commitment issues or you're just not finding the right person. That's kind of what it feels like here. You're feeling unhappy. And you're wanting things to like turn around. So I don't know if it's in regards to this person or in regards to your life. Because this could be both. This could be emotional fulfillment, you know, maybe even financial as well. Why the Chaser and Soulmate here? Queen of Swords reverse, Five of Cups reverse, Six of Cups, and the King of Wands reverse. Yeah, some of you are questioning if you should even give this person a chance from the past. Now, they could have showed back up lately, or you're thinking of them heavily. Some of you are thinking about even reaching out to them or chasing them. Because I feel like there is some kind of soulmate or twin flame here. A part of you feels like you were done wrong by this person. And like, I don't owe them anything. I shouldn't talk to them. Because I think you're trying to hold back with healthy choice here. It's like, I don't want to chase them or constantly go after them. Yeah, Six of Wands, the King of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the King of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are also showing up like, you know, that you don't need this person anymore, that you have other options, you have other people, or this person will like eventually see that you do, and then they're going to come back because it's like they want some kind of prize or something. So I'd be careful of that. Because I think a lot of you are just trying to move on. You're trying to let the situation go, knowing like I don't need to fight for them and always chase this person. I think you're trying to make change in your life for the better. You're trying to slowly detach yourself from a connection. What does this person want that you're detaching from? Well, Four of Wands. The Emperor in reverse, the Strength. Knight of Wands reverse. I don't like that. Some of you are dealing with somebody very controlling. And it's like they want you when they want you. They want you to do what they want you. It's like they want you to do what they want you to do. They want you to listen to them. They want you to bow down to them. Somebody very controlling. Okay. Somebody very domineering. So for a lot of you, they just want to control you. Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I'd be careful. I feel like you're releasing from an unhealthy relationship, something that is not serving you anymore. Hey, Mojo. Yeah, win-win outcome is forecast and bring love to the situation. I think you guys are letting go of something here that's not suited for you. Yeah, Neptune. Being spiritually guided. Some of you are learning some kind of lesson here. Okay, opening your mind. You're being spiritual at this time. But that's what it feels like to me. I feel like you are detaching yourself. You're making better choices in your life, and you're not chasing this person. A lot of you are feeling called not to, and you are going to attract somebody better in by not chasing them anymore, by not playing their games anymore. Could be an Aries or a Leo, a Sag. Could be a Virgo, a Cancer, a Taurus for some of you. All right, just take it out. It resonates, but it's what I'm feeling here. You're making better choices, and a lot of you are going to have somebody better. You're going to attract somebody better into your energy. And this could lead to marriage for some of you, or lead to like a higher level commitment. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer. Whatever comes out. At 1911. All right, let's see. What does Cancer need to know? Morning Brew. What does Cancer need to know? Okay, I got the Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, Magician. Some of you are afraid to say how you feel, so you're holding back because you don't want an argument or a fight. Oh, you're welcome, Anna. You could be afraid of saying something that's going to cause a fight or just no arguing. Time in reverse in music. Okay, yeah, I think some of you are holding back because you don't really know where you stand with somebody or giving it time. Love potion in reverse. Okay, well, let's see. This could be a love situation where maybe you want this person back into your life, but you're kind of holding back. Okay. Hey, Katie. I don't know why I couldn't sleep this morning. I just was like wide awake. I think because I went to bed so early last night. I didn't even mean to go to sleep. I've been doing that the last 2 nights, just like watching TikTok, watching YouTube, and then I just pass out naturally. And then I get up so early. Hey, Candace. Why the Four of Pentacles? Chariot reversed. Okay, so that's you. So yeah, you guys could be holding back from something here. 10 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the Fool. Now, some of you could be, if it's like a relationship, like something new, you guys are afraid to give into it. Like you're holding yourself back. You're afraid of worst come scenario. You guys could be, because the Five of Wands, that could be like inner conflict with yourself. You guys could be causing inner conflict with yourself, thinking that, okay, something's not going to go well, or purposely holding yourself back. Because if it is something new, it's like you see a lot of potential, but you're thinking kind of negative and you're kind of indecisive whether or not you should go for it. Wow, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 2, 2, 2. So why time in reverse in music? Some of you are hoping as time goes on, the decision will just be made for you, okay? 4 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Wands, and the Page of Cups in reverse. So if it is a love situation, for some of you, it actually is a complete opposite. If you keep waiting for it to get better, you know, like waiting for, okay, this decision will be made on its own, or it'll just happen naturally. I kind of feel like somebody's going to give up. Okay, so I don't know if that's someone you're dealing with. Because it just feels like somebody's not playing games, okay? But they just don't feel like they're getting your attention. So if this is like a masculine and you're the feminine, they just feel like they're not getting your attention. They just feel like you're not really putting much of a fight for them. You're not really trying. Yeah, 5 of Wands reversed. There's somebody that truly wants to commit, but they feel like you're not giving them any kind of effort, any kind of attention. And some of you, it might backfire. Like if you just put it off, like if you put off this connection, if you just think, okay, if I give it more time, it'll just get better, or I'll feel more where I need to be. It's actually, you could end up actually losing this person. Because this person, they want something. The Magician, the Hanged Man reversed, the Emperor, 4 of Wands reversed, 4 of Swords. Okay, yeah, this person's looking for a long-term commitment. So for a lot of you, this person could be a very impatient person, where like if they feel like they have to keep waiting for you, they don't want to keep waiting. Okay, because this is somebody, it's like they've made it clear they want to commit to you, they want to be with you, and they just feel like you're putting it off. Okay. And for some of you, you want your own independence. Maybe you don't want to fully commit to this person. Okay. Your advice, communication's key. Yeah. Nothing will come of the situation if there is no communication. It's how it feels to me. And this is new moon in Gemini, which we got the new moon in Virgo tomorrow, actually. In Venus, yeah. So there's like a new connection. Either it's a new connection, or it's somebody that's made their point that, hey, I'm trying. I want to be with you. I want a relationship. And it's like there's not much movement. There's not much, effort being taken. And this person could feel like you're ignoring them, or you're not really giving them the time of day. And they've made it clear that they are interested. Okay. So that's what I see for you guys. Some of you just don't want to fight, or you're afraid of, what if this person doesn't understand me or something like that. But it does look like for the most part, this person's made an effort to show you that they want to commit. So could be an Aries, could be a Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Aries. Okay, could be a Taurus. Some of you are afraid of committing to them because of the past person or something, or you just don't want to repeat something from the past. It's kind of what I feel for you. All right, Leo, 2439. All right, what we got for Leo? What do you guys need to know? Ooh, got the Emperor. That just came out in your last reading. 6 of Cups came out in reverse. Some of you have a past person here. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Okay, this could be somebody that you've walked away from or you're trying to move on from. Let me see. Yeah, I got reveal in reverse. So somebody hasn't revealed their feelings. Maybe you've been waiting for a conversation. It's not happening. I see values. We have too many differences. Heartstrings in reverse. Future plans in reverse. Some of you have been waiting for this person to reveal themselves, and they haven't. Okay, and I think you have values in yourself. You have self-respect, and I think a lot of you are just not doing anything. I think you're walking away from this person. A lot of you could be the female in the situation, and you've waited for this masculine to come forward. It's kind of what it feels like here. Why the Emperor? Six of Cups in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, King of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, a lot of you have been waiting on either an Aries, a Taurus, or a Cancer to come forward. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Geraldine. Hey, J-Dub. I think you've been waiting for this person to come forward, but it seems they're resistant, or some of you could be putting a fight here. Like, okay, well, I'm done. I'm not going to keep waiting anymore. Because it feels like you've been waiting for this masculine to come forward, express something to you. But it's an energy of, never mind, I'm good. I've waited too long. Okay? It's like you don't want to wait any longer. Yeah. I think you don't want to wait any longer because you just realize this person. Some of you just realize this connection. You don't even know if you can get back to this person anymore. I got the Tower, the King of Wands, the Temperance reverse, Two of Cups reverse. It could make you feel all over the place. And maybe that's why you don't want to wait for this person anymore. Yeah, it gets you in your head. You don't even know what this person wants with you. And it feels like, Leo, you just kind of want to move on from this because you've been waiting for them to come forward. And you don't want to be attached to this anymore. Yeah, Six of Wands. You're like, I got better things to do. The Star in reverse, the Justice in reverse, and the Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's like I don't want to kind of conflict anymore. I don't want to be mad at myself for the situation. I think you're just trying to find internal peace and just try to heal from this, is what it feels like to me. Kind of accepting it as a loss, or just like, I'm just going to focus on my emotional health. I'm not going to wait for this anymore. What are their intentions? Ten of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reverse, the Devil, and the Two of Wands reverse. Page of Swords reverse. Well, it's like they obsess over you. It's like they want to have a new beginning, but it doesn't look like somebody that wants a full-term commitment or not making this a priority, sadly. It's more like they obsess over you. They hope for something with you, but they don't put in the work. And with the Devil here, it's like they're just kind of like fantasizing and obsessing over you, like what could have been, but they're not really putting forth the effort. So I think a lot of you are just kind of moving on, sick of waiting for this person. Conclusions are within reach. Be bold to make the first move. I don't feel like you should make the first move, though. Fixed, yeah. I feel like it's going to be maintained if the other person responds. Yeah, part of fortune. I mean, I feel like something's going to have to change. Like, you can't always be the one to contact. Some of you are dealing with another fixed sign, or it's an energy where this could be maintained, this could be fixed, but I don't really know if you should go out of your way to make the first move, especially if they're that, because I feel like they're the ones that owe you some kind of apology, that if they don't, it kind of feels like if they don't make the first move, if they don't contact, then it's not really up to you anymore, and I feel like you should just try to move on and let this go, if this person doesn't come forward. So it's kind of up to you, but I have Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn. Okay, it could be a Scorpio, a Leo, Sagittarius, Libra. All right, what we got for Virgo? Happy birthday, guys. 2943. I think you guys only have a couple days left of your birthday season. All right, what's going on with Virgos? What do you guys need to know? crown chakra, throat chakra. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Looks like you guys are wanting some kind of conversation. You guys could be feeling you need to approach something. So, some kind of conversation's heavy on your minds here about working things out. You're trying to let go of fear. Yeah, I got fear in reverse, reconciliation, regret in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so you guys want to have a reconciliation with somebody, but you don't really want to be the ones to approach them. Yeah, you want to work well with them. You want harmony. But some of you don't want to approach them, or you feel like you don't have any regrets. So let's see. Maybe you're thinking heavy, like, how does this person feel about me? Are they thinking about me? Do they want to commit to me? Why crown chakra, throat chakra? Some of you feel like things ended badly, or you don't know where you stand with them. Yeah, some of you could feel like this person did you wrong. Okay, they could have lied or cheated. Because it feels like you don't want to have this conflict with them anymore. A part of you wants to come back to them, like you want them back into your life, but you don't want the same situation to repeat. Yeah, some of you are holding back because you don't know. If you were to reconcile, would this even work out? Would this person do the same thing again? Are they trustworthy? Because I think a lot of you are having an issue with, like, I don't really know. Are they going to do this again? Yeah. Like, does this person have awareness to what they did? Like, do they have awareness? Do they realize the repercussions? Do they realize their actions? I think you have a little bit of self-doubt, and like the two of you reconciling, like a part of you would like to reconcile, but also, like, are they going to take accountability? Are they going to own up to what they've done? If this person did something to you, like if they're the ones that cheated and did you dishonest, are they going to own up to it? Are they going to, apologize? Yeah, like, is this person going to take action? Are they actually going to apologize and feel bad, or are they just going to play games? Because I think a lot of you are scared to have this conversation because you don't really know, okay? You don't really know how it's going to go. You don't know what their intentions are. Are they actually wanting to put in the work? Are they actually just lying to me? I think you want to believe that they've changed or that they have healed, okay? But then a part of you is like, I don't know if they have. Hey, Ari, I just couldn't sleep. King of Swords, 9 of Cups reversed. King of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Swords reversed. I'd be careful with this person, Virgo, because whoever you're dealing with, it's like they don't want to be alone. It's like they don't want to be alone. They don't want to be by themselves. I don't really know. Maybe some of you should just have a conversation with closure, because I don't really know what their true intentions are. Kind of feels like somebody that doesn't want to be alone. Yeah. And I think for some of you, you're going to end up going through this again. Some of you, it's another tower moment. If you let this person back in, you're just going to be lied to again, or they're just going to be dishonest. And you've already learned this lesson, but you're going to repeat it again. Okay? Because I don't think this person's changed. So I'd be really careful with the crown chakra. I would be careful before initiating something, especially if you don't really know their true intentions. Okay? Yeah, you are good enough, Virgo. Step out of your comfort zone. Kind of feels to me that you can have whatever you want. You don't need to deal with this. Okay. Yeah, South Node in the 5th house. Some of you miss that past person. Okay. You miss that past person, or you think about what things could have been, but you're better than that, is kind of what I want to say here. Because the South Node, it's like you have already learned from. A lot of you have already learned from this. You've had a tower moment. You've already been through it. And yeah, 8th house and the moon. I think you're just going to repeat some kind of lesson again, or the same thing's going to happen if you let it, like your fears or something here. Something about fear, but also like a fear of letting the person go, or a fear of what if, this doesn't change. If that's the case, you guys could be just the same situation happening again because of fear. So it could be a Scorpio for some of you. It could be a Leo, Aquarius, Libra. It could be a Sagittarius. Just take it out, resonate. Some of you, you're going to end up regretting a reconciliation or questioning, You know, am I going to later regret this? All right. All right, well, we got for Libra at 3511. All right, what we got for Libra placements? Ooh, got the Empress on the bottom. All right, got the Death in reverse, the Star. Okay, looks like you guys are going through a healing process here. I just saw toxic relationship in reverse. So you are doing some healing. You are focusing on yourself. Okay, but why is healing in reverse, though? Healing reverse, commitment, spiritual awakening. This is weird. Looking for signs in reverse. Okay, I don't really like this, Libra. A part of me does, but a part of me doesn't. You're going through a spiritual awakening, okay? And with the Star here to the Empress, there is a spiritual awakening, but it feels like with the Death in reverse, you're kind of holding on to something here. And you're ignoring the signs or not seeing what you need to do clearly. Because I feel like a part of you knows, you know, what's happening. There could be a relationship you're needing to release. Something in your life needs to be released here. It could be commitment with something else. Your commitment to people. Some of you with the Empress, you're very loyal to people. Very loyal. You're there for them. But it's like your commitment to people needs to not be there. Like you need to let go of the commitment to somebody. Yeah, but you're refusing to see that. Hierophant reverse, Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords reverse. Some of you, it's a relationship. Like you're not wanting to see that they don't have the commitment to you. Some of you are dealing with somebody where you're very loyal and committed to them, but it's not reciprocated. And they're not committing to you in return. Could be a Taurus or an Aquarius. Because it feels an energy like you need to let this go. Some of you are becoming more loyal to this person than you should be. And it's putting off your healing here. Yeah. Yeah, Seven of Swords reverse, the High Priestess reverse, Eight of Wands, and the Judgment reverse. What are you really learning? You know? Or you feel like you're learning something with spiritual awakening, but what are you really learning? If you're still, you know, holding on to these connections or holding on to a person that, you know, you tell yourself, oh, I'm learning from this, or, you know, I understand what's going on, but then it's like a part of you it's like you do understand, but you don't want to let the situation go, is what it feels like here. Looking for signs in reverse. I think you're trying to tell yourself that nothing's going on so you can sleep at night or you don't feel bad about the situation. Some of you can be making excuses for this person. Yeah, Knight of Wands, Empress again, and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. I don't like that energy. It's like you're making excuses for them, why they're disappointing you, why they're not showing up for you. And it's like you don't want to see them for how they are. But I think a part of you does. A part of you sees them for how they are, but you don't want to. You don't want to fully see it and be acknowledging it. A lot of you are dealing with somebody that is just kind of breadcrumbing you. They're not giving you the commitment you deserve. They are wasting your time. And I think it's kind of sad. You're making excuses for their behavior. You know, some of you guys could be dealing with a twin flame journey because I did that in the beginning. Like when I was dealing with a twin flame, I made excuses for, you know, their shitty actions, their behavior towards me, the lack of effort. You know, it feels like you see like the best in this person when you shouldn't, is the vibe I'm seeing here. I know that sounds mean, but you're seeing the best in somebody, or you're making excuses for them letting you down, still finding optimism in a shitty situation, you know? So what's their intentions towards you? Seven of Wands reverse, Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the King of Wands. Five of Pentacles. I don't like this. Feels to me, why do I want to say this? This person will fuck you over. Like, this person has no good intentions towards you. It's like you're not putting up a stop to it. You're just kind of letting them, like, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile kind of thing. Because their intentions, they're just not going to stop till they get what they want, or they're just going to keep playing this game until it's over, until it does finally end. Okay, Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. This person doesn't really have any intention to really, like, to truly, like, fight for this and to fix it. you know? I'm not trying to be mean. For a lot of you, they're just gonna they're not really gonna put much direction into this. They're not really gonna put much effort, or it's like they're gonna entertain it until they get bored. Is kind of what it feels like. Somebody that's just gonna entertain it because you're there, you're talking to them, you're giving them attention, but once they get bored or they're not really wanting this anymore, then they're not gonna put forth the effort. They're just gonna be like, you're gonna hear less and less from them. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's an energy of like, when they get what they want, or they're kind of just entertaining it, and then I know this sounds bad. It's kind of like if you go to an amusement park and you bring like $100 with you, and you go to shops and stuff, and you're like, oh, I got all this money to spend. I'm gonna go get food. I'm gonna go get stuff at like souvenir shops, and then you run out of money towards the end. You're like, oh well, this isn't really fun anymore. Maybe I should just go home, because I don't have any more money to spend. I don't have anything else to buy, or I'm not hungry anymore. It's kind of what I'm getting, like an amusement park or a fair, and you bring so much money, and you're like, okay, now I'm broke. I don't have, what's the fun of that? Because I don't have anything else to do really besides ride a couple rides. But it kind of feels like that, like the end of when you go to the amusement park, towards the end of it, and then it's like that dreaded way home. You're like, I just want to go to bed. I'm tired. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like, they're just going to keep going at it until they just get bored of it, is kind of what it feels like. Yeah, time to give than to take, and work through your fears. I got new moon in Virgo, which we got that tomorrow. It feels basically like you're just giving. Why my advice to you is like you're giving until you don't really know what the end is, because you guys could even be subconsciously fearing this. If I don't really know if I'm going to have this person's full commitment. Okay, air and then Virgo, either they have bluntly said that to you, like, I don't really know if I want to commit to you, or I don't know where I see this going, or a part of you just feels like that. Like, eventually this is going to end, or eventually, I feel like I'm getting less out of this than they are, like I'm giving them more out of this than I'm getting back. And it could be, some of you, it could be very damaging to your health, or it's just going to be really upsetting when you realize, oh my gosh, I've given so much time to this, and then what do I really get back in return? Kind of like, like it feels like the situation I was dealing with, for years with this guy. And he got more out of it than I did. I wasted money on taxi rides to his house. He never really took me anywhere. We never went on dates. It was like just bars, it's like, what did I really get out of it? It's like he gained more than I did. And then you're wasting so much time out of it. And then towards the end, you're like, what am I left with? When the person takes off and leaves, you're like, well, I don't really have anything to say for this. I don't really have any pictures. I don't have anything, just memories. But that's kind of what it feels like. It could be an Aries, could be a Leo, a Gemini, a Cancer. It's like, what do I really gain out of this? Pisces, Sag, could be any sign, but that's what I see for you. It's like, it's fun until it's not. And I think some of you guys could be in the honeymoon phase, or you're just, if you are like on a spiritual journey with this person, it's like, it's fun right now because it's beginning, it's like, oh, it's exciting. And you don't want to see the situation how it really is. And then the fear is going to take over, because a lot of you are going to believe how things are going is actually happening. Just be careful, is what I want to say to you, Libra. All right, Scorpio, 4354. All right, let's see. Let me get more coffee. Hey, Charlene. All right, what we got for Scorpio? Yeah, literally. All right, what's going on with Scorpio? All right, Four of Pentacles. I think Cancer had that as well. Ace of Swords. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Damn, speaking about bad dates. No, I'm kidding. Or no dates at all. Some of you could just be feeling bored in a situation. Like, why am I giving to this? Okay, I got an ex-lover showing up. Ex-lover. Fear in reverse. Some of you are afraid that an ex is going to come back. Like, you've been holding back from an ex, and you're kind of wondering if they're coming back. I got jealousy here. There could be a jealous ex-lover in your energy. For some of you. Maybe you're afraid to go on dates. Yeah, some of you are afraid of, like, getting involved with somebody new because you know this jealous ex is going to come back. Because there's a jealous ex-lover from the past. A lot of you are not really scared because you just know this person's going to be back anyways. So maybe you're holding back, putting in effort with somebody. Ooh, I just saw the devil. That's not good. Devil and the Three of Wands. Yeah. Some of you, it's a toxic ex. You know they're coming back in. So maybe some of you are afraid of getting involved with somebody new because you know there's a toxic ex right around the corner coming back. Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Knight of Cups, and the Devil in reverse. Four of Swords in the World. Okay. Well, some of you are closing out this toxic person. Maybe you are getting involved with somebody new. Because it looks like an energy of you realize, you know, whatever this is, it isn't good for my health. It is really holding me back. So yeah, a lot of you guys could be, you know, letting go of a toxic person. Ex-lover. Fear in reverse. Okay, Ten of Cups. High Priestess. Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, I think you're just kind of, for a lot of you, if you know this ex-lover's in your energy, you're just not letting it bother you anymore. You're like, there's nothing really I can do about this, you know? A lot of you are moving on with your life. You're like, you know what, I'm going to move on. I am going to hold back from this toxic ex. Because a lot of you is a jealous person that's really toxic, and I don't really like that energy, because I did see the devil. But some of you are getting involved with somebody new, and you're just like, let them see it, you know? Yeah, Two of Wands. It looks like you are moving on. Ace of Pentacles reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so there is, okay, for a lot of you, you do have a fear that, yeah, this ex is going to come back and it's going to just cause a lot of problems, or there's going to be a conversation that's going to be really blunt, really open. Because the Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands reverse. I think that's why you're scared. For some of you, you're not really scared of the person per se coming back around, because it's like, okay, I have to deal with them. I think you're scared of a conversation that you don't want to have is going to happen, and feeling like you can't protect yourself, or feeling that there's nothing you can say or do to stop it or prevent it. Because I got the Strength in reverse, the Death in reverse. It's like, I know this person's going to come back. I just don't know when. I just don't know how. Because it looks like you're trying to move on with your life. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to get into something else. But then it's also like, I'm afraid this person is going to cause problems or make things worse for me. Or if I have been healing, this person's going to throw all kinds of shit at me. Okay. But then I got the Five of Swords reverse, the Five of Cups reverse. So then a part of you is like, well, maybe we can just get past this. Maybe we can move on. Seven of Cups, Two of Swords. Or an energy if you try to block this from your mind and tell yourself that, okay, well, you know, maybe I can only let them mess with me if I let them, you know. So some of you are trying to just block it out of existence, of tell yourself, you know, that's them, that's their problem. If they feel this way, because they could be drudging something up from the past. Like if they feel that you ended things bad with them, if they feel you caused them some kind of pain or deception, they're going to bring that back onto you. Okay, and I think that's why you're scared of this person coming back. It's almost like I don't want to hear all this again, or I don't want to deal with it. Don't let pride get in your way is your advice, and communication's key. So maybe you need to hear them out. Maybe you need to have this conversation with this person. Maybe it's not as bad as you think. It could be the Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, that you're thinking it's going to be worse than what it is. Okay, maybe it's, you don't know what they're going to say and that scares you. I don't know. Yeah, because I got Leo here. Some of you have Leo in your chart, or it's saying that you're needing to express yourself. You're needing to be honest. Yeah, South Node. A lot of you, there could be a past situation being brought back up. Okay, and then like you're needing to heal. You're needing to get this closure from it so you can fully move on. Because maybe you've been trying to just let it go, and it's like easier said than done. So that's kind of what I see for you. It's not bad, but it doesn't feel like there's any romantic intentions with this person. It's more like you don't know what they're going to say or do, how they're going to respond to you, what they're going to bring up about your life, or how the situation's going to go, basically. So, all right, you guys could be dealing with the signs I got. Could be another Scorpio. They could be a Leo. I got Gemini, Cancer. Let me see what else. Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces. Those are the signs I got. I I think so too. It's not like bad, and you need to not let fear take over, because I feel that, yeah, it's going to help you in some way or help transition you. All right, Sagittarius, let's see here. 50-12. I don't know why I'm kind of scared for whatever comes out. I don't know. I just feel like the energies have been weird lately. All right, Sag, 6 of Swords. As I say that, a positive card comes out. Okay, it looks like you're freeing yourself of something. I got the 6 of Swords, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. That actually looks good. 8 of Cups. Some of you are freeing from the past. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Like you're moving on from a Pisces, or just in this 12th house energy, letting go of stuff. At a crossroads, but getting out of a crossroads. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you, if you were stuck at a crossroads, you're getting out of this crossroad. And then I have here liquid courage in reverse. Unexpected guilt. There could be some kind of unexpected guilt from somebody. Like somebody is coming towards you, but a lack of confidence in approaching you. So let's see. Okay, working in reverse, faking it. Jealousy. What's going on here? All right, let me clarify. There could be a relationship you no longer want to work on, and you're just moving on from it. You're letting go. And maybe this person, they want to come back to you. So let's see. Why the 6 of Swords, Hanged Man, reverse, Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Swords reversed. The Knight of Cups reversed. The Chariot. 10 of Cups. Okay, so I think what's going on for a lot of you, you're just kind of accepting how something is. Okay. You're accepting how a relationship was, how somebody treated you. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer. I think you're trying to let go so you can move forward with your life and have happiness and abundance. I think you're not putting energy into something anymore that's not your best benefit. Yeah, a lot of you are just not given to something that you don't see a positive result to anymore. And that's what you're freeing from, yeah. So you're basically just letting go of something that you don't see an end result. You don't see any kind of effort reciprocated back, or it just doesn't feel like a positive scenario. Hey, Aubrey. Yeah, it looks like a lot of you are ready to move towards something new, Sag. Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed. But then it's like you're doubting it. Some of you are being too hard on yourself. There's some kind of okay, I'm getting, this could be even a work situation. If this is something new that you want to achieve, okay, something new you want to achieve, you want to put the time and energy into, you're kind of having some doubts about yourself. You could be feeling insecure, okay, about a financial opportunity, or just feeling like you don't have enough potential, putting too much on yourself, because it's an energy of like you want to have something new. You could feel like something that you're doing is not working out. Okay, so if it's your job or something, feel like something's not working out, not really feeling optimistic in it. Yeah, 9 of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. This feels like, okay, for a lot of you, this could be a job, this could be a love situation. Some of you, it is like you're letting go of love and maybe even a financial opportunity. Because what it feels to me, some of you, you just feel like you've outgrown a job. Like you feel like you've outgrown a job. You feel like you're not happy doing it anymore. You can feel like it takes more from you than what you want it to. Because the 5 of Pentacles, it's like, I feel like I'm losing more than I'm gaining, you know? And you could feel that way. 6 of Pentacles reverse. It's like, what do I have to show for this? Okay. I have a lot of 6s in your reading too. So what it feels like here, like you feel like something else is better for you, but you could feel like there's setbacks, or you're not able to fully get to this potential yet just because of, other priorities or other things going on. Some of you, Sag, there's like a new job or a new like endeavor you want to do, but just kind of waiting, okay, until that opportunity strikes, or until you have more time, until you feel more optimistic about it. Yeah, you are good enough. and your dreams need a practical plan. So yeah, if it's something long term, it's like I need to put more thought into this. I can't just overnight, well, I mean, maybe, go on to something and overnight become famous. But if it's something really like long term I want to do, I have to put time and energy into this. I can't just, like with me, like I'm going back to school to be a psychologist. I can't just not go to school and be like, oh, I'm a psychologist now, or oh, I'm this, I'm a therapist. You're gonna have to put time and energy. It's gonna take effort, dedication, hard work. You can't just wake up one day and be like, hey, I'm a therapist. Come see me. $100 sessions, come see me. Yeah, ninth house. There's something here that's you. Something that you are putting time and energy into. Something that you want to study. A lot of you could be putting more time into your schooling. If you're going back to school like I am, putting more time into your schooling, putting more time into yourself. Think about the long road ahead. Maybe even changing career paths. Some of you, nothing wrong with your career, but maybe the career you're at now, you're like in the long run with the Chariot here. Where do I see this taking off? In 7 years from now, do I see myself working at Burger King? Do I see myself wanting to be, a janitor? Do I see myself wanting to be an office person? Do I, you know what I mean? Or a doctor, maybe. It's like in 7 years from now, do I see myself wanting to be at this job in this right location? Or do I want to take off and do something new? And nothing against job titles. I'm just throwing random things out there. Just if you're a doctor, if you're, whatever, if you don't see yourself doing that in the long run, maybe it's time to look into something else. It's time to think about what exactly you do want to put into. Like for me, I know it's going to take at least 4 years to get to the schooling, but then I'm also telling myself in the back of my mind, if I want to get a better job, I'm going to have to go 6 years. So I already know that. I already know within 6 years, I'm going to have to put a lot of time and effort into this position, and it's going to be worth it in the long run. Yeah, Scorpio, get to the bottom of things. So there's some kind of transition in your life. With Taurus under that, it's going to be grounded. You're going to be more stable, or you're needing to think more grounded. Because realistically, wow, 8 years? Dang, I thought it was 6 years. Because I thought like a master's was like 6 years. You know. But anyways, what I'm getting, like for a lot of you, yeah, maybe even 8 years, maybe 10 years. You need to think about long term. Like, where do I see myself at? Like, do I want to be in the same location in 6, 7, 8, 9 years? Okay. And that's what I'm getting for you. A lot of you are just like maybe changing jobs, changing, opportunities. Um, you know, thinking long term, like, is this what I want? And then also not needing to doubt yourself either, because with you are good enough, I do see insecurities where you're doubting that you're good enough, which I do that too. I overthink, I'm overcritical. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed, what else did I have that was negative? 9 of Pentacles reversed. You're doubting. Some of you are doubting like your finance situation. Like, do I have the money to put into this? See, I wanted to do at least 6 years. Like, I didn't want to be an actual shrink. I wanted to just be like a school therapist or work with like adolescents. So I think that's anywhere from like 4 to 6 years. I didn't want to do 8 years. I know how I am. Like, I cannot do 8 years. Like, I would just be so bored, or what if I decide, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, and I'm like halfway through. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Sag. I think you guys need to change, your job situation or figure out what exactly you want. And have more like trust and more faith in yourself. So this feels more like a personal situation to you than it does with anybody else. It feels like the only person holding you back is you, is kind of what I want to say here for you. So I'm not really getting anything about love. It feels more just like you needing to, have more of a positive mentality and think in a rational way about your future is what it feels like. All right, Capricorn 5850. It's creepy. I hear like birds chirping. I don't usually get up this early. All right, what we got for Capricorn? All right, we got the Sun. So it looks like you guys are kind of just letting go. Putting yourselves out there. 3 of Wands, yeah. A lot of you are not letting fear hold you back. Like you're fearless or something. I'm getting that song now by Taylor Swift, Fearless. So you guys are just putting yourself out there. You're just like, you know what? Screw it. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. Some of you are putting yourself out there for like new people. Like a lot of you just want to be friends with people, or you're wanting to like put yourself in new situations. There could be stress that's draining you right now, or you feel a bit exhausted. Yeah, there could be a situation you're having a hard time walking away from. Okay. Because I have walking away in reverse, overwhelmed. I don't know what that is. Okay. But yeah, a lot of you guys could be wanting to put yourself in new situations, or maybe even move, travel, meet new people. Yeah, if you guys have been like a hermit for a while, I got the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles. You're wanting to put yourself out there, putting off, who you are as a person, maybe on social media or just a new environment. So why the Sun here? Six of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're trying to find this confidence in yourself. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse. This actually looks good for you. It looks like what you're doing is, if this is in regards to like a job, finance, yourself, it looks like you're not limiting yourself anymore. You're not putting yourself down. You're not holding yourself back. You're putting yourself in a situation where you're thinking very optimistic about yourself. Okay, so if it is a new job, a new situation, it also feels like you're putting time into relationships that give back to you. So it feels very healing. It's an energy of like, I feel like we both gain from this. I gain from it, they gain from it. If it is people in your life, friendship wise. Okay, the Hanged Man, the Hierophant reverse, the Fool in reverse, Empress in reverse. Some of you, okay, Five of Wands, some of you could be questioning your friendships, and that's what the situation is. You guys could feel like there's people that are combative or argumentative. There's people that you're clashing with. Capricorn, you guys could just be letting go of people in your life. Maybe there's people you're afraid of letting go of or walking away from, but they stress you out and they drain you. Okay, and that's what you're needing to do, is maybe release some kind of toxic person or unhealthy people in your life. Like you're kind of stuck on these people and you can't let them go. Okay, some of you it is a love situation too. Like you're stuck on a love situation and you can't fully let go. But, okay, wow. The Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower. If you've been holding on to a love situation, I don't want to be negative. A lot of you, the universe is stepping in. And you could be finding something better. The universe could be putting somebody better on your path. Okay, and letting go of this person because you've given them too many chances or time is up. Okay, because it looks like there's new things in your life, like whatever's stressing you out, whatever you feel like you can't really be your authentic self, or you have to dilute yourself for other people or something like that. You're not doing that anymore. You're not doing that anymore. It's an energy of like, people that are going to be in your life are actually supportive. They care about you. They're reliable. People that want best for you, not people that just, secretly are jealous of you or secretly don't want you to win, is what it feels like here. You're letting go of people that treat you that way. And I feel like in love too, you're going to have a better relationship coming in. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So let me get your advice. Hey, Nina. Oh, you're welcome, Aubrey. What's your advice? So this looks for a lot of you, there could be a Tower coming into your life, but in a positive way with the Wheel of Fortune, where it's letting go of people that don't serve you. Yeah, a time to give then take. New moon in Virgo. So depending where this new moon in Virgo is at in your chart, which I'll have to see, it's going to be really catastrophic for you. Yeah, there's prosperity lying ahead and luck is on your side. I feel like whatever is being taken away from you out of your life, it's for the better, because there's better things coming in. So it's really like you're having a lot of gains, not losses. Okay, first house. Yeah, I feel like with your identity, like who you are. So this is good. I feel like with this new moon in Virgo showing up, that is tomorrow, this new moon in Virgo is a good time to manifest what you want. Manifest for yourself in this place of optimism, this place of not thinking negatively about yourself and who you want to be, your identity, your goals, what you want to achieve in your life. Yeah, sixth house. Okay, some of you, it could be in your sixth house. Or let me think, because with Sagittarius, I think it might be in your fifth house, actually. Hey, pretty pink eyes. Because I think for me, and I'm a Sagittarius, I think it's in my fourth house, the new moon in Virgo. So it could be in your fifth house, depending, I think. Yeah, I think it might be in your fifth house. Take it how it resonates. But it's like needing to have this confidence in yourself, possibly why the Six of Wands and the Sun is showing up. I think it would be in your 5th house. So yeah, that's like an energy of like not feeding off ego anymore, not letting people clash with your ego or something like that. Needing to be more confident in your own skin, feel more good in what you're putting into, and show yourself off. Don't let people hold you back and make you feel bad for showing who you are. Okay? So it's like releasing any kind of fear of being who you authentically are with the Sun here. Okay? It's like be authentically real. Don't be afraid to show who you are. Because the people that truly care about you won't care who you are. You know what I mean? The people that's what it feels like, an energy of like whoever truly cares about you as a friend, as a lover, whatever, they don't care, like what you've been through, who you were 10 years ago. They don't care. It's like if they're your true friend, they're gonna be there for you. They're gonna love you for who you are. They're not going to judge you. They're not going to throw things in your face, and that's like the friends that I don't want anymore. The people that, oh, remember when you did this, remember when you did that, it's like, well, we all do shit in our lives. You know what I mean? Hey, Nina, I'm probably not going to take any super chats today, guys, but I will tomorrow, just because I might take a little bit of a nap before I go to work later, just because I woke up so early. I got Scorpio, could be a Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Pisces. Okay. All right, Aquarius 10612. Yeah, tomorrow I'll have like more time to do super chats and all that before I go to work. So if you guys want to do one tomorrow, you guys can. All right, Aquarius, what is going on with you guys? Okay, the World came out in reverse. 4 of Swords, the Sun. Okay. Some of you feel a little bit stressed out, maybe in your like social environments or around people. Let me see. Oh, thanks, Nina. Okay, breakup in reverse. I got anxiety. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Something could feel unexpected or you don't know where it's headed, and that gives you anxiety. Fresh start reverse and Ascension. Now, this could also be walking away. So if it's not a breakup, okay, maybe there's some kind of separation in your life or something that you're kind of just not putting much time and energy into. Walking away in reverse and avoidance. So I don't know what's going on here. Some of you are having expectations that something's going to get resolved. If it's a person, maybe that a person's going to come back. You guys are going to have a fresh start. Because I did see the Sun, the 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups reversed. So you could be having this like expectation that somebody's going to come back. There's unfinished business. But you're not giving yourself a fresh start. You're kind of just staying in limbo. All right. It's kind of what it feels like here. Why the World reversed? 4 of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles, the Death in reversed. The Knight of Swords and the Strength reversed. I think you're having this like internal battle. Okay. Of like, it's not over between me and this person. Now I'm getting that song by Morgan Wallen. Some of you like Morgan Wallen or you're dealing with a Taurus maybe. But I'm getting that song. I think it's called Last Night where he's like, something tells me this isn't over yet. Okay. Or I'm also getting now because like last night on TikTok, that song was playing before I went to bed. Something in the Orange. Okay. Which are kind of similar songs about like how it's not over. This isn't done. So you could feel like something is not done with a person. Okay. And I'm getting Orange here now with the Strength. So, some of you are dealing literally with a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Leo, maybe a Scorpio. And it's like you can't fully walk away from the situation. Yeah, you're still having optimism. The Star and the Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. That even though things are kind of like uncertain right now, you're still having optimism that it isn't over, that you guys are going to reconcile and work things out. So maybe you're not giving yourself a fresh start. You're kind of just in limbo, waiting for the situation to take off. I'm not going to do super chats today. I'm going to probably do them tomorrow, though. The World, the Ace of Wands reversed. 5 of Swords reversed and the 9 of Cups. But I think it's hurting you because a lot of you are questioning, like, when is this person going to come back? Or I feel like they're going to come back, but are they actually going to, come back towards me and work things out? Because I think what's going on is you're not giving yourself a fresh start. You're kind of just staying in this limbo because it's like, I don't want to lose this person, or I'm just going to wait and kind of put things off in my life. I hope you're not doing that. I hope you're not putting off your life for this person and then they're not even showing up for you. Okay, so be careful of that. Because it's an energy of like you're not even really getting anything from this person, but you're expecting them to come back, or it's not going to be over. I mean, I do see them eventually coming back, but there's still confusion. There's not much emotional availability here. This person's not really being open and authentic with you or honest is the only problem here. Hey, Wendy. So some of you are kind of wasting your time hoping that the situation gets better or that it evolves. But right now, I don't really see much effort in this person. I do feel there could be, maybe some kind of reconciliation. But yeah, healing, I think, needs to happen first. There's some kind of emotional availability that needs to happen. And this person maybe needs to heal first before that can even happen. Okay. I don't think it's done. Like, I mean, you're right. It's not over. But there is some kind of cycle that needs to close out or some kind of ending first before you guys can, get back together. Your advice, work through your fears. You and your loved ones are safe. Communication's key. Could be fear about losing this person. You guys could have a fear of losing this person or wondering what's going on in their life. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's like I'm scared of what's going on in their life, or what are they going through, or I want to talk to them, but I don't want to show vulnerability. Third house, yeah. It's like wanting to know what's going on in their life, wanting to know if their friends or family is okay. Maybe you're asking their friends and family about them. Okay. Because it just looks like there's a lot of communication that wants to happen. You're like, I need to know how this person's doing. I want to know how they're doing, but I'm kind of waiting for them to come to me. Yeah, fourth house. It's like you still care about them. You still respect them. You hope they're okay. But it's a lot of waiting. Like I'm kind of waiting for them to contact me, or I know it's not over, but it's also like I'm just kind of having optimism that they're gonna come back and apologize. But who knows when that's gonna happen? I think you're kind of holding yourself from new opportunities and fresh starts because you're kind of waiting for this person to come back. Is the only bad thing here. Okay. Could be a Gemini, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have Leo, Taurus. Okay. I just hope you're not like holding yourself back of other opportunities, putting forth the hope in the situation when maybe they're not going to come back just yet anyways, or it's going to still be some time. That's the only thing I'm worried about. All right, Pisces 1/12/40. Man, I got too much coffee. I haven't even finished this yet. All right, what's going on with Pisces? I just saw the Chariot, so that's good. Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, Seven of Swords. The Hanged Man in reverse. Six of Swords. Eight of Cups. Okay. So far, it feels like you're holding yourself back, and you know that you shouldn't do that anymore. Okay, with the Chariot, I think you're not wanting to hold yourself back anymore. It was too much coffee. I wasn't able to finish it. Okay. There's some kind of obstacle with unfinished business. I got family here, so I don't know if it's a family situation or family is involved. Some of you could be like letting go of family or holding back. Okay. Did I call Taurus Gemini? I didn't think I did. Anyways, faking it. I was just saying what the signs were. So like if you're dealing with that sign, I was just saying the signs that you're dealing with. I didn't think I messed Taurus up, but maybe. Anyways. Some of you are letting go of people out of your life, Pisces, that you feel like are fake. Okay. Some of you it is family. Maybe you have unfinished business with family. Maybe you have some kind of baggage or problems that you need to heal from somebody. Okay. Maybe you're seeing people for how they are. Why the Nine of Swords reverse, Seven of Swords? I didn't know I did. Nobody told me I did, so I didn't know. I like where people come towards me in a combative way. Just, I'm sorry. I make mistakes. I'm human, okay? And it's 7 in the morning. So won't you wake up at 7 in the morning and see if you talk normal? King of Cups reverse, 4 of Cups, Knight of Cups reverse, and the 2 of Cups. Page of Wands. Okay. Anyways, what I'm getting here, a lot of you, there could be a connection that you're dealing with, Pisces, where you're like, I don't know. It's like I still feel this emotional connection to this person, but I don't know if they've grown up. Because I think you're dealing with somebody that's emotionally immature, somebody that is maybe just a child, okay? It's like I still care about this person, but it's also like I feel like there's different things here. Now, for some of you, the family could be involved. You could feel like the family's fake or something, or your family is involved in some way. Take it out resonant. Um, yeah. Anyways, I didn't know I made the mistake. Nobody told me, so like I didn't think I said anything, but maybe. But like I said, it was like 6 in the morning when I was on here, so who knows? If I did, sorry, I accidentally said the wrong thing. It happens. Anyways, I like how people come at me so combative, like it's such a big deal. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to prison for saying the wrong sign. Oh my God, shoot me in the head. I'm just sick of all the negative comments, to be honest. Anyways, or the negative criticism, the negative shit, like whatever. Anyways, what I'm getting here, I think you guys are just kind of sick of the situation. I think there's unfinished business, but a part of you is like, I don't even want to deal with this anymore. 3 of Cups, they keep showing back up in your energy. So I don't know if this person, if they're directly showing up in your energy, oh, thanks, Mojo. I don't mean to. It's just the fact that it's like every day there's some kind of negative comment, there's some kind of shitty attitude on my videos. It's getting aggravating. When it's like I don't even really have the time to do this anymore. And I'm finding the time and people just don't appreciate it. Like they take my time for granted is how it feels. And that's aggravating. Maybe that's how you feel, Pisces, that I'm venting like this. Maybe you feel aggravated, like your time is being taken for granted. Like the time that you've put in has been taken for granted. Somebody who doesn't really have much appreciation, or they were like ignorant with your feelings. They were selfish. That's kind of what it feels like for me to vent like this. That's kind of how you feel about somebody in your energy. Like they just didn't really care. And maybe their feelings were fake for you. And you even question, well, do they even love me at all? Were their feelings even real? Do they even care about me? Because you're showing up as a Queen of Cups. Well, they got the Hermit reverse, 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands reverse. 3 of Pentacles, the Star. You could be questioning, like, did this person really even love me that much? Do they see me as just a friend? Was it really just like a small connection in my life? Maybe you guys just feel, not that I don't like the channel or anything. Like I love my channel. I love you guys being here and supportive, but I don't like the negative comments. I don't like the people not even saying, hey, how are you? Just coming right down my throat on the chat. You know what I mean? I don't like that. And maybe that's how you guys feel about people too. Like people are so quick to get a response from you, or so quick to get shitty, No, I don't want to take it out on you guys. I just don't appreciate that. Like, there was no, hey, how are you? Good morning. Thanks for being here. It was just like, you said the wrong sign. Like you said this, you said that. It's not like any like appreciation to me being on here at 7 in the morning, when I'm supposed to work all day. I work till 8 o'clock at night. And I'm getting up, at 6 in the morning. I'm on here hours before I actually even go to work, Anyways, it's just there's no like appreciation or no, hey, how are you? It's just like jumping at my throat. You said the wrong sign. How dare you? So maybe that's how you guys feel. What is this person's intentions? It just feels like there's unfinished business. You could feel like family's involved, but this person just doesn't even know what they want with you. Maybe some of you even feel like they interrupt your life. Okay, the Moon, Ace of Pentacles reverse, the Strength in reverse, 6 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this person doesn't have much confidence in this. I mean, for some of you, they want to come back around and they do want to put a little bit of effort in, but the problem is a lack of confidence in themselves. Okay. So if you are like, going to take this person back, I think that's the main problem you have with them, is that they have a lot of fear and insecurities and low confidence in themselves. And that's going to be a problem in your connection. I think they're going to give you what they think they can give you, or what they think is enough. But so I don't know. Some of you are being tested again, because I did see the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you're being tested to just give up on this. It's time to take action. Nothing will come of the situation. And Mercury. I think you need to have a conversation with this person, because a lot of you could feel like your time is being wasted. I saw 6th house. So feeling like, you're not getting back in return what you put into this. You could feel like, well, what is their true intention? What is their reasoning or meaning behind this? Like, why are they even coming back? Some of you, it could be an Aries coming back. It's an energy of like, you just feel like they're taking advantage of you, or they're not really putting forth the effort like you want them to. And you're just needing to maybe have this conversation, even if it causes a fight or an argument. What does this person want? So it could be a Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer. Okay. But yeah. I don't know what's been going on lately in the universe. I'm going to get off here in a minute, but I don't know what's been going on. It's like everybody's just getting so like argumentative with other people. Everyone's just taking things the wrong way. I know I've been taking things the wrong way. Maybe people are coming towards me in a way they're not trying to be rude, but I'm taking it like it's rude. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like lately, like everybody, like everything in the world, everybody's been having a short fuse. Like, everyone's has a short fuse. Everyone's just, I don't like what you're saying, so I'm gonna do this. Or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's Saturn retrograde. I don't know. It's just like people aren't wanting to like hear the truth about things. I don't know. Like, people aren't wanting to hear the truth. People are getting, I don't know. And I feel like if there's like there's been things going on like that with my life. Like, if people say something to me and it seems like it's kind of coming off rude, I'm going to take it offensively, or I'm just going to be kind of taken back by it, I guess. There's a lot of like taken back, a lot of taking things the wrong way. So, with that being said, like, I do like this channel, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching me and being here. I just don't, it's hard for me to deal with the negative comments. I've just been getting a lot of negative comments, a lot of attitude, just for no reason on my readings. Just a lot of attitude, a lot of, well, I'm single, so I don't care about this person. Well, then don't care, just like negative shit in the end. And I'm just, I don't know. I just, like when I do these readings about no contact or person on your mind, it's because you're thinking about somebody. And there's this lady that just wanted to have a reaction just to get all kinds of likes on the comment. Basically, they're all, I don't care. I'm single. Well, then fine. Don't care. I didn't say to care or not. I'm putting content out there for people that want to watch it. Or people get mad that there's no finance readings. Well, I try to get finance readings. And for like a lot of the readings that I do, I try to do general. Okay. So I try to do general readings for, if it's like the morning brew, those are usually general. The week ahead. I try to get whatever comes out in the readings. That's the point of it, is whatever comes out, what you guys need to hear the most. And if career is maybe not something you need to hear and something else is more important, then that's what comes out. I just feel like my channel has changed a lot lately, and I don't know if it's something personal that I'm doing, if it's just like the people I'm attracting on this channel, but I never used to have this much like hate and attitude and comments. And I don't know if people are just in a bad place right now watching these videos, but it's like every day, at least once a day, I have some kind of negative comment, negative attitude, just coming combative towards me in the chat every day. And I don't know, like, it's getting to the point where, like, I mean, a lot of the comments are positive, you guys say, but then there's just that one comment where it's like, it'll just throw me off. Hey, Aries, man, I'm almost done with the reading, guys. I just want to vent. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with that too, because it's not even on my channel. Like, that's the thing. It's not even just here. It's like in everyday life. Like, people will get combative at things I post on Facebook, or things that I post, or things that I say, take it the wrong way. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's just, you know, or people will just like, I'll like feel like, even if it's a friend, you know, I'll vent to a friend and then they just take things their own way, or they just think that they can judge me and say something kind of rude towards me. And I don't know. I just don't get it. It's even in my everyday life. It's my friends, my coworkers. It's everything. It's aggravating. And I'm to the point of probably just doing a social media detox, honestly. Like, I'm so debating to even delete everything, to just get off of everything, to like not post anymore, because I feel like everything I post is like, you know, it's some kind of indirect thing that I'm saying to people. And it's not even, I mean, yeah, there are trolls everywhere. It's just aggravating. You know, it's just aggravating when it's like, that's what I did, like, with this channel, was like, I wanted to be a creator. I wanted to voice, you know, my opinion to things. And I'm not being offensive to anybody, but I just want to, you know, be creative and things like that. And I don't know. And like, I did get a lot of like positive comments. I posted about my Halloween costume on Facebook, but then there's people that are just kind of being ignorant, going, "Oh, is that your real hair color? Why'd you dye your hair?" And I'm just like, I'm just expressing myself. Like, I'm just dressing up for Halloween. Even if I don't go anywhere, I'm just dressing up, you know, just to show, because I like to express. I'm like an expresser. And I feel like lately that's it. Like, I feel like I cannot express myself. I feel like I have to just be narrowed down. I have to just go into a hole because I'm offending people or making people feel uncomfortable. Um, you know, and it's like, that's not who I am. I used to be somebody on this channel that I was always expressive. I was authentically myself, and now I feel like I can't really be myself anymore. That I have to kind of tell people what they want to hear, or they'll go off on me, or they'll not like my videos. I'll lose views and likes because I'm not saying what people want me to say, you know. And so I'm just venting a little bit. I just kind of want to, you know, talk it out. But I think so too. I think a lot of it's the solar eclipse. I'm just realizing a lot about things, and I'm not gonna stop being who I am, but I might just take a time off, like social media, you know, or just not post as much, just kind of keep to myself. But yeah, I think it's the Saturn retrograde messing with me. I think Jupiter's in retrograde, and then also I think it's the solar eclipse. So thanks, Aries man, for the timestamps. Anyways, if you guys want a personal reading, I'm available for personal readings if you guys would like to book. With that being said, this weekend though, I do have to focus mainly on my homework after work. So, because I do have a lot of schoolwork to do. So if you do book like today or tomorrow, it might take me a little bit to get your guys' readings done. But I do have a couple days off next week where I'm more free. So it's kind of up to you when you guys want to book. I am available, but I have things to do with school and all that, and I have work. So I'll try to get your reading done as soon as possible. I know when I'm more going into school, like when I'm going to add another class on next month. I'm going to have 4 classes. So technically I'm full time. Hey, Anita. So yeah, so once I get to that, once I add my 4th class on, I might have to kind of postpone readings a bit, or do it like within 3 days, possibly add another day to it, because I'm going to be doing 4 classes plus working. Plus in October, they're going to have me do a little bit of full time because of, you know, my job and all that. And then the holidays, I'll be full time. So I'm going to do full time school, full time work. Going to be kind of part time a little bit, but then going back to full time temporarily. So just to let you guys know, I'm still going to take personal readings, but they might be postponed a little bit more just because of schooling and work. So all right, guys, I'll see you later. Hopefully you guys all have a good day, and I'm going to try to go back to sleep for a little bit because I'm getting cranky. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. I'm going to be on tomorrow for the week ahead, and then I probably won't be live again until Wednesday because of my schedule and all that. So I'm going to take Monday and Tuesday off, but then I'm going to be back Wednesday. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, everyone.